What's going on YouTube real quick? Don't pay attention to the mess in the background. I'm working on a new setup. This is gonna be my new setup over here. I gotta finish covering up the window. So it's gonna be a little bit of a mess back there right now. Just wanted to get that out the way because I know it's kind of like everything's just on the floor. But in this video, I got a money play for y'all once again out of the New England Patriots playbook. This is why I didn't want to drop the ebook so soon, but a lot of people were asking, so I kind of just went for it. I'll probably do a remake of it with all the plays because there's like 4 more money plays that I still haven't even dropped. But this one specifically, I know most money plays are like a deep post or a seam down the middle. That's usually going to be your bomb plays. But this one, what it does to cover 3 and the way it glitches the top safety over the top is probably the worst when it comes. I'm talking in a sense for the defense. Like it just completely glitches the top safety. You're gonna see what I'm talking about. But you can bomb cover 3, cover 4, and cover 2 with this one. This is probably one of the best when it comes to the deep post routes. So we're gonna go ahead and jump into it. Let me see. Let me get to the play real quick so you can see it. It's gonna be PA Pat's shot. And this is going to be out of the Strong Pro. And there's another reason I like this money play because you can run, let me see, where's that play? You have the HB off tackle, which is a good run play. But this HB lead draw just completely just throws your opponent off, especially after you do the money play. Then they're expecting pass, so they drop back and you hit them with this draw. And it is just a little nice scheme you can run. So let's go ahead and jump into the practice field and you can see how this play works. So let's go ahead and get into that. All right, this is going to be against a cover 3. This is what the play looks like. You don't need to make any adjustments. Couple of things though. Whatever hash you're on, you want your post route on the opposite side. Next thing you're going to want to worry about is the defensive end on the left side of the field going against your left tackle. Right there where this guy's at, I'm okay. I don't need to worry about him. But if he was like another foot over, he's going to be able to get an easy speed rush. Doesn't matter what kind of left tackle or defensive end he is. It doesn't matter if he doesn't have abilities. If they're so far out of the left tackle, it's going to be easier for them to get a speed rush on you. Will it happen every time? No, but there's a high percentage that it will happen. Like I said, right there where he's at is good. My left tackle is going to be able to get a solid block on him. But if you need to double team him, you're going to need to block the running back. If you try to keep the play action and block double team somebody, it's not going to work because they're treating it as a run play when they block, and then they go into a pass play after the fact. So like I said, if you're going to want to double team that defensive end, make sure you block the running back. Me personally, I like to keep the play action. I think it helps the play develop, and it'll also throw your opponent off. 1, because you're in a running formation. 2, the defensive ends and defensive tackles, they'll play different because of the play action. So let's go ahead and run it. Just have that pocket presence, move around when you need to. If you can get outside the pocket, get outside the pocket. It helps. But pay attention to the safety over the top. Watch how he gets glitched. He comes down when he doesn't need to. And once the cornerback drops down, he's going to bump the receiver just a little bit. And once he does that, then throw the ball. Don't throw it before or when he's bumping the receiver. And you'll see what I'm talking about. It does take a little bit of time to develop. So, just move around the pocket as needed. You can see right there, I kind of threw it a little bit too soon. It actually might have been perfect. Let's go ahead and check it out on the replay. All right, so let's pay attention to what happens right here. Look at the safety. He's already dropping down, and he shouldn't. He should be dropping back still at an angle. Would make more sense, especially because the cornerbacks, he's in the zone. There's no need for him to come over and help me or that cornerback in that zone. And then look what happens right here. Look, I'm already past the safety. That safety's job is to be over the top, and he's already behind me almost. And then the cornerback, I don't know why, but he drops back. Look where the safety's at. I'm past the safety. The cornerback drops back. That's when you throw the ball. Right after that bump right there. This is what I was talking about. He bumps the receiver, not on purpose, but it's just because that animation just throws him back. And once he bumps him right at this moment, this is when you want to throw the ball and just gonna lead it up. You can lead it up or you can lead it to the left. Either way, it's gonna work because the safety's behind you already. And you're going to want somebody with a little bit of speed. This does work with somebody that has like 92 speed but good route running. I've tested it out like Stephon Diggs. But I prefer somebody 94 plus, like always in any type of bomb play. The separation is crazy. Against cover 3, I'm gonna run it a couple more times so you can see that it is consistent. So let's go ahead and run it a couple more times. All right, like I said, let's run it a couple more times so you can see that it is consistent. That safety always comes down like that. You know, just pay attention, have that pocket presence, move around where you need to. You can see he came down right there. We're gonna throw the ball. It happens every single time. And Metcalf isn't even one of the fastest receivers. He's got like 95 speed. But when you have somebody like Marquise Brown, Henry Ruggs, Tyreek Hill, Hardman, all those guys, this play gets so much separation. It's insane. That's why a lot of people don't even like going against the Chiefs, because it's so easy to bomb stuff like this. I just wanted to use somebody with not that much speed, but also at the same time does have speed. And I want to say it does require a quarterback with at least, you know, like 90 plus throwing power. You do want that. Let's go ahead and jump into cover 4 so you can see that it also bombs cover 4. All right, this is going to be against a cover 4. Same thing, you know, have that pocket presence. Be aware of the defensive ends and how far they're out against your tackles, because they can't get those speed rushes. If you need a double team, double team. This is going to have the same results as other deep post routes. The two guys on the opposite side of wherever your receiver's at, like the cornerback and the safety on the left side, they're going to stop. They're not going to complete their zones. And once you pass that the right safety's face, just lead that ball to the same direction of the post route. Same thing is, like I said, you know, previous post routes like this, he's going to pass that safety's face right there and just lead the ball. Honestly, just lead it all the way to the left. There's no need to lead it up into the left. You'll get better results just leading it to the left. But I want to show you that it does beat cover 4. You can bomb it. You get the same results. Like right there, you got to be aware of the defensive ends. Look how many blockers I got, but because I'm not double teaming manually, you know, it's just one-on-one and he's beating that guy. So I'm going to go ahead and block the running back. I'm going to make sure I double team this guy. I should have 3 extra blockers. You should have so much more time. That's one of the things I wish Madden would work on. The blocking is good, but you know, it could be better. Like I said, just wait right there. The defensive tackle got in between 2 guys. If you need to get outside the pocket, because normally it does work better, especially against cover 4, it works better to get outside the pocket than it does against cover 3. We'll double team him and we'll get outside the pocket. And then, well, like I said, once he passes that safety's face, just lead the ball completely out to the left or whatever direction he's going, and you're going to get that separation. It's going to work every single time. Like I said, if you need to double team, make sure you do it. And then once they engage that block, that's when you can get outside the pocket. You don't want to try to do it too early to where he's already breaking off the block, and then he's going to get a free sack. So that's going to be against cover 4. Let's go ahead and jump into cover 2, and you're going to see we can bomb that as well. Same thing with the O-line. You know, if you need a double team, double team. If you can keep the play action, keep the play action. Most post routes actually have trouble bombing cover 2, but for some reason, this one actually does a really good job of bombing it. You're going to see that safety stops. And once he does, I threw it a little too late. I should have threw it a little bit sooner and more to the left. But you can see the safety stops. Normally he'll keep going, but it's something about this specific post route, that little cut at the top of the route when he cuts in, kind of throws everybody off. You're gonna like I said, normally this does a really good job of stopping post routes, but look at the separation. It probably works best against cover 2. We'll run it one more time so you can see that it is consistent. If you need to get outside the pocket, remember you need to block the running back. I would double team the most outside guy, but just be aware, you know, you need to know where they're blitzing from, because if not, you can mess up double teaming the wrong person and just throw your whole offensive line off. But right there, it was a good job of a double team, but he breaks off. And that's what I mean right there. That's a good example. I got outside the pocket before they completely engaged him, and he was able to get to me because it was an easy block shed for him. So just make sure, and the reason I kind of got out the pocket is because I seen that defensive tackle get in pretty quick, but he got picked up. But make sure they engage that block, and once they do, then get outside the pocket, and he's going to have more trouble. To me, honestly, you know, as I'm running this, it actually looks better if you just stay in the pocket. But cover 4, it really helps to get outside the pocket. But we'll stay in the pocket and run it one more time and just see. You can see that it is really effective. You just need to have that pocket presence. That's the most important thing when you're running these deep posts. You know, just be aware of where the blitz coming from, things like that, and you'll see that it's going to be very consistent. All right, real quick, because this will happen to you a lot. Now, when you get a lot of successful plays out of this formation, they're gonna start sending the blitz. It's happened multiple times against multiple opponents. So when that happens, and usually it's gonna be some type of man coverage blitz, go ahead and block your running back. Double team the most outside guy on the left side of the field, where it's your weak side, because obviously you got your tight end, your fullback, and your running back, and they're favoring the right side. So go ahead and block your running back, and then just double team this most outside guy right here, and then just simply do crow routes. You can leave B on the receiver he's on, the route he's on, and actually put A on the delay fade. It's all you got to do. It's gonna happen to you a lot. They're gonna start sending pressure to you. Block as many as you can and hit a crow route. It's just make it simple on yourself. Time it, get it down. It is the easiest route. Y'all know I talked about the crow routes consistently on almost every video. Like I said, this will happen to you multiple times, so just be prepared for it. Like I said, block the running back. You don't have to double team the most outside guy, but because it's your weak side, I kind of like to do it. And then just throw a crow out there. You can keep X on the route he's on, and then put A on the delay fade and just hit him with the crow route. Simple route. You got all the time because you got the blocks, and there's plenty of times just like that what just happened. You're gonna be able to get a touchdown off a simple crow route. Just wanted to throw that in there for y'all because it does happen to you, because it happens to me a lot. All right, YouTube, that's gonna be it for this video. Hope y'all can learn something from this play. Try it out, give it a shot. This is a really good money play downfield to beat all zones. Hey, just real quick, we're getting real close to 500 subs. We're less than 50 subs away. If you're new to the channel or you consistently watch the videos and you're not sub, hit the sub button, man. It helps your boy grow. And for any type of YouTuber to consistently want to put out videos, they're gonna have to grow. They're gonna want to grow to keep pushing videos out. And it helps in all kinds of ways. Just from hitting that sub button, it's free. It's not costing you no money. Also, man, liking the video, showing love in the comments. I'm gonna show love back. Trust me, that's what I do. So if you can do that for me, hit that sub button. And for y'all that's been here since day one, I appreciate y'all. With all that being said, though, like, comment, subscribe. Let's get it.